On today's show, just one wrong step could bring disaster as our players try to cross this bridge and win a prize package worth $2,500. Watch now as they brave the dangers to win thousands of dollars on Pitfall. Look out, Michelle. I think you're standing on a pitfall. And Michael, that's a pitfall too. Now here's the man to guide you through all the pitfalls today, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, John. Hi, everyone. Welcome again to our show. I'm here to brave the dangers also, but for me, those dangers are very slight. All I have to do is ask questions, provide the people in our audience with 4 different answers. They select the one they prefer, and then it's up to the contestants to figure out what the audience's preference was. So let's go down to the floor right now and meet those players, shall we?
First, here comes our challenger. He's been married for 1 year, Alex, and claims that he and his wife have the perfect relationship. She works in a different city. Say hello to Michael Castling. And here's our champion, who comes to the show today with a total of 4 children and $5,000 in cash and prizes. Michelle Buckmaster.
Hello, Michelle. How are you today?
Really great.
Michael, welcome aboard. Michelle's a good player. This is going to be fun. A Michael and a Michelle. You're married a year. Does your wife, in fact, work in another city?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, doing what?
She's a stewardess.
Ah, that explains that.
So it's sort of a fly-by-night affair.
Okay, I set them up for that. I deserve it. Good. You can applaud them. It may be the last time they applaud you, Michael.
Maybe.
But on the other hand, it might not be. If you're correct in figuring out how the audience has voted, then you'll earn points and pit passes along the way. They'll show up on the scoreboard behind you. If you reach 5 points, you'll win the game automatically. Or if you're ahead when we hear this sound, you go on to play the pitfall round for the big prize. So good luck to you. Folks, here we go. We're going to test you right now. Secrets, gullibility, etc. That's what's covered in this one. Who would probably be the last one to know if their mate were having an affair? You think it would be the husband, the wife, a girlfriend, or a boyfriend? The last to know if the mate is having an affair. Give me a reading on that. And now, champion Michelle, you go.
I'd say it would be the wife. It's always the wife the last to know.
Always the wife. A little bit of chauvinism creeping in there, I suspect, Michelle. Michael?
I'd have to disagree. I'd go with the boyfriend in single affairs, usually.
Yeah? Boyfriend is the last to know. I don't know how many single people we have in our audience today, but let's find out how they did with this question. They said the wife is the last to know, and that means Michelle gets her first pit pass and her first point of the game. We're talking about husbands and wives. What does a husband hate most about his wife? Her relatives, her friends, her ambition, or her past? A husband hates this the most about his wife. Michael?
Absolutely her past.
Really?
Yeah, hate her past.
Did she have a colorful past, your bride?
Very.
Oh.
Well, she, as a stewardess, you get around, so it's, but she's a nice lady now.
What do you mean, a nice lady now? You mean she wasn't a nice lady before? I knew her then, and I thought she was great.
See?
Michelle?
Past.
Oh, I think I'll go with relatives.
I went with a lot of relatives. Didn't help me one darn bit. Audience, what did you say? Man hates wife's past. Nice going, Michael. A point for you. We're going to go down memory lane for this one. Remember your first kiss, your very first kiss. How was it? Was it breathtaking? Was it disappointing? Was it arousing? Or was it sloppy? The very first kiss you ever had. I remember mine. It was kind of sloppy, but he wasn't very good. Michelle?
Mine was too long ago.
Yours was too long ago?
Too long ago, yeah. I think it was disappointing.
Yeah. Michael?
I'm going to have to go with sloppy. It's a long time ago, and it was sloppy.
See, mine was breathtaking, but I was like 11 and the girl was 14, and I thought older women, that's the answer. 14, holy smokes. Okay, audience, what about you? Your first kiss was sloppy. Another point for Michael. All right, I want you to pretend you're in class right now, and I'm the teacher. Give me a synonym, students, for marriage. A synonym. Is it fulfillment, trouble, joy, or yuck? Give me a synonym for marriage. Michael?
I don't think this is a bad audience, really. I'd have to go with, they're laughing. I'm going to have to go with joy.
Marriage and joy.
See if they answered one straight.
All right. Marriage and joy are equated in your mind, as long as you don't discuss your wife's past. Michelle?
I think I'll go along with fulfillment.
All right. fulfillment, and joy. And the audience thinks of marriage as trouble. Oh, boy. I think you were wrong about the audience. Here's a fun one. What's your favorite thing to eat in bed? How about crackers, a sandwich, ice cream, or fruit? How about watermelon? Wouldn't that be wild in bed? Spitting the pits out all over the place? Boy, Michelle.
I think I'll go along with crackers.
Your favorite thing to eat in bed?
I was pregnant a lot of times.
Does that help or does that hinder? Is that to slow them down?
Keeps morning sickness down.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Michael?
I would think somebody pregnant would eat ice cream.
Ugh.
And if
I don't
you
know how
slop
pregnant.
some...
I don't understand how pregnancy got into this conversation. I never said it.
This is the
What's
lady
your
that's the
favorite
expert.
thing to eat in bed was the question, and the audience replied, ice cream. A little bit of ice cream before going to sleep at night. Fun. 3 points for Michael. He's in the lead. Well, we'll assume that most of you are very, very sharp when it comes to sensual affairs. Where did you learn your romantic moves? Did you learn them from books, the movies, intuition, or did you have a very good teacher? Like a 14-year-old when you were 10. All right, their votes are in. Go ahead, Michael.
I think most people the first time around might have tried intuition. You think you know what you should do.
I think I'll
Until
go.
the other person tells you what you should do.
Yeah.
Michelle?
I think a lot of people go to movies.
They do, but I don't know what they learn there.
Well,
Audience, what did you think? You said intuition. That's another point for Michael. 4-1 in the lead.